Can you guess what day it is? Blackhawk Panzer Clone Review Day. Oh, she's a beauty, isn't she? I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And I know y'all have been waiting to hear this review. And I've had so many people questioning me, asking where I got this, when it's going to be available, and how much it is. But first off, let's see how she vapes. Whew. Like a charm. I know I love this thing. So I got this little bad boy from a company on Alibaba called Dongguan Shinsi Hardware Electronics Technology. And the manufacturer of this, his name is Kevin. Kevin's a cool dude. He's trying to help me out, and we've got some other stuff that he's working on that he's trying to help me out with. And the price of this is gonna go for about $50. And all I can say is that is a well spent $50. And this is damn good quality. I honestly, I was not expecting it to be this nice. I wanted a Blackhawk Panzer since I knew that they were coming out. And I mean, this thing is just beautiful. And for the quality that is in this and the paint job, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a Cerakote paint job. And this thing, it hasn't scratched, it hasn't chipped, it hasn't cracked. This is sturdy right here. This is gonna be a great all day vape. These are not yet released, and companies are just now picking them up from the manufacturer. So they're going to be on the market very soon, probably within this month or next month. And I I'm just so excited about this thing. It is it is beautiful. And the RDA that I'm using on this, it is a new Patriot clone by Tobacco. And as you can see, it's got huge screws, and it comes with thumb screws. I don't really like the thumb screws though. I like to make sure it's good and really tight. And the holes on this is 28 gauge. This is 22 gauge Canthal. The holes on this are huge. This is 22 gauge Canthal. I didn't have to drill it out or anything. And actually, I've messed around with it. You can put 5 strands of 22 gauge Canthal through the center post. Those holes are massive. It is easy as hell to use. And this is actually a Taurus RDA Derlin black top cap that I've got on it. And I ordered that to go with the new Patriot clone from Tobacco because I was told that it would fit. And sure enough, it was a little snug. When those O-rings worked in, it started working like a charm. It fits on with ease. And so now we're going to dive down and get up close with the Blackhawk. Okay, so here we have the Blackhawk clone. And as you can see, it says Blackhawk. It's a really nice paint job on this. Up here at the top, it says Blackhawk Panzer, MCV, Philippines. Okay, so it's got the top cap. It's got section there. Section there. Now on the switch, you can see they have the Blackhawk logo. Although it does say sick as tits instead of a serial number. And I'm a Rip Tripper fan, but I think it's kind of weird that they put his thing on the button. I would rather just have a serial number because that makes me look weird, since it's like I'm stealing his slogan. Okay, this top cap, it's very nice. Just like the real deal, you pull the pin out, and it's a brass pin, and it's got a copper contact that goes inside of it. And the thing with this, I had to do kind of my own little fix with it. The part that this is supposed to slide out of, it was way too tight, and I could not get it out of there. And so what I had to do is I had to get a little Allen key and set it there, set it on the 510, and I had to get a hammer and knock it out. And slightly damaged the connection pin when I did that, but it popped it out. And once I did that, I got about a 5/32 drill bit and put it in the Hitachi drill, and I stuck it in that hole and just barely reamed it out. Just it wasn't a perfect fit. It was too small, but I just used it and went around in circles and made that hole a little wider. And so I'm gonna go ahead, pop that back in there. And the threading on this is so smooth, and it just goes on perfectly. It's absolutely perfect threads. As you can see, all the threads are painted, and you know that causes for a pretty nasty voltage drop. I'm planning on doing something about that. I just don't know exactly what yet. Okay, and with this bottom button, you press it in. You got a copper contact here, and you can adjust that. You got a little rubber insulator right there, a little O-ring. Just pop that out, and then once you pop that out, you got your button right here, little brass spring. There's the button again, and put it back together. Just pop it in there like that, make it tight, put the O-ring back in. Once you get that O-ring in place, go ahead, get your copper contact on the bottom, go ahead, screw it in tight. Or adjust it however you want it. And the paint job on this is really, really sturdy. I've had a couple little mishaps with it, and surprisingly, it has not chipped, it has not cracked, anything. I'm pretty sure this is Cerakoted black, and it is sturdy as hell. I mean, the paint's barely coming off the threads where I twist it on and off constantly. And I can't believe it. It's barely rubbed off the threads even. It's a little rattle, but I did take the pins out, so I haven't adjusted them. But yeah, that is up close with the Blackhawk Panzer clone. Now that I've told you all about it, shown you up close and personal with it, I think we're going to vape it a little bit more before I let y'all go. The fluid I am using is Demented Liquids Porangography, made by Mike Martinez. This stuff is so good. He's got a new website. You can get it on squareup.com. It is 3 milligram and a 80/20 Cloud Chasers blend, and it is damn good. My fiance took one drag on it, and she said it was her favorite fluid that she's ever tried. She absolutely loves it, so I just can't quit. I just can't quit ordering it. And everybody that I've let try it, they order it immediately. And it has the option to have menthol or without menthol. Personally, I like the menthol. And I used to be a big menthol fan, but I'm really not anymore. But it's bringing me back. Also, a shout out to Ray Lopez. Go check out his channel. He's got all kinds of cool builds and tutorials to show you, all kinds of fluids. He's actually got reviews over all of Demented's e-liquid. And the build that I've got in here is Izzy's Beast Build, 4 wraps around a 1/8 bit with 22 gauge Canthal. I've got a review down below, so go check out the link and give it a try. This is Court Scott and Vape Happy.